Time to make moves. Come along with me. Ride Emirates, a business class on a 777-300ER. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a review of what the experience was like. Anytime I've flown Emirates, business class, first class, it's always been on the A380. So stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what my opinion was between the difference between the 777, 777, and A380. Well, this is it. I'm flying home, leaving Dubai. Dubai Airport Terminal 3 might be one of the nicest malls I've been to ever. Considering I have a few hours before I have to hop on a plane, I'm gonna chill in the lounge, get something to eat, charge up my stuff, and just relax a little bit. So I'm all checked in. Waiting in the business class lounge right now. Had a bite to eat. Had a red velvet forest berry parfait and a fruit cup, and washing it down with Amstel. Ooh, look, they got ice cream here. Well, it's been 2 years since I've been home. Here we go. Just took off, 15 more hours to go. It's a long flight when they feed you 3 times. made it, we landed, cleared customs, got my baggage, and now I'm waiting to be picked up. This is my first time back in the US since October 2020. It's been a while. Hey, London. Say hi, London. Guess where I'm at, guys? I made it. I'm back home. Back home where I belong. All right, guys, as I stated, I'm going to give you my opinion on the Emirates A380 business and first class. Well, mainly business class, because I'm not balling like that where I'm always on first class, but I've had the opportunity. And the Emirates 777 business class. And I showed you a little clip of what the cabin in the first class on the Emirates 777 looks like. So here's my opinion of the business class from between the A380 and the 777. I think I like the business class configuration, the 1-2-1 configuration of the A380 better. Why? Because I prefer to sit on the by the windows, right? And so riding business class on the A380, you have that 1-2-1 configuration. So there's no one next to you. There's no one who's going to trip over you, bump over you, be in your space. So you have you're in your own little secluded bubble. You do not have that on the 777, although still a nice experience. They have 2-3-2 configuration. So if you're sitting by the window on the 777, then there's someone right next to you. And if you are on the aisle, like so you're in the B, like the B row or B column, whatever you want to call it, then the person next to the window, they're gonna have to cross over you. So if you're laying flat, then they're gonna have to get across you. So I was in that B column or B row, and there was someone who was coming across me. Luckily, you know, it wasn't really much of an issue, but for some people, depending on how you are, that could be an annoyance. But other than that, the seat was nice. The material was good. I've heard people complain about the on the 777 the way when the seat lays off flat, that it's angled and it's uncomfortable. I didn't really feel uncomfortable in the seat. From my experience, in my opinion, I do think that the A380 seat, business class seat, was more comfortable. And again, you know, it probably goes to adding to the fact that, you know, I was in my own secluded environment, so you know that could be a part of everything and how I felt. You know, just being conscious of someone being next to me. Maybe that takes away from the comfort. I don't know. The food was good. In terms of food, when it comes to airlines, my favorite is Turkish. You know, they fed us 3 times on this particular flight. It's a 15-hour flight. I wish that I could have had an opportunity to sit in the first class cabin, but you know, unfortunately, I couldn't afford it this time around on the 777. It looked really nice. It looked a lot better than the first class section on the A380. The way I explained it to one of my friends who was asking about earlier was that the first class section on the 777 looked like actual room, whereas on the A380 it looks like cubicles. And I've heard that there are less first class seats on the 777 to provide better service. So in terms of service, the service on my flight today was great. The whole cabin crew, they're all great. When I needed something, I had no problems. It seemed like everyone, all of my fellow passengers were happy, satisfied. One thing that would have been nice, which is missing on the 777, is the lounge. There's no lounge on the 777. So on the A380, I used to like to get up and get a drink, get a snack. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, I got from point A to point B safely, and I got some rest. But anyways, it was an amazing experience. Thank you, Emirates, for getting us there safely. And check out the links in my description if you're interested in discounted lounge access. If you're not flying business or first class, then check out the link for Priority Pass. Discount travel, like I said, I like to travel for cheap, and I like to pay full price, and I use a deal whenever possible. So get your deals now. Check the links in my description if you're traveling anywhere. There's all kinds of activities I like to use. Get your guide, so check the link in the description and stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you.